know that I have a long history in environmental justice, but no, what we do is we work with communities. Who's that? Why you let this woman call you when we're in the middle of this live stream? That better be somebody important. I'm emotionally disturbed now. I'm just messing. So for organizing, what we do is we work directly with communities who are directly impacted by some of these projects that FERC and other agencies have to permit. Now, it's very hard. It's very hard for us to have meaningful engagement if there's not true public participation that is supported by our federal government. Yeah. And each person on this panel today is not just someone who came here so that we could dance and so that we could look good, because all of them look great. Yeah. Give them a round of applause. But these are also experts on the world that they live in, that other people are trying to decide what to do with. So without further ado, I do want to take a moment to open it up to the panelists, because unfortunately today there were not many directly impacted community members that were given space to tell their side, to tell their stories. And so we want to share that with you all, to the viewers who are watching, to the people who are live in the room. Y'all say hello, say a good big cheer. Yes, thank you. And we want you all to know a little bit more about why this permit reform conversation is more than just a conversation. It is a moment where we can change the future that we're creating. So I want to start off by giving the first question, and that is, why are you here? What was so important about this EJ Roundtable that made it so that you said, I'm not going to just sit down and not let them hear me? So I'll start with you, Maury. How you doing? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm doing great because I'm with you guys. So what was important for me, there was two real big things important for me to be here. First off, there was no one from Appalachia included on this Environmental Justice Roundtable. One of the most sacrificed places in the country, much like the Bayou in Texas. We have our own cancer alley in the Kanawha Valley and the Ojai Valley. So I wanted to be here to represent Appalachia, and especially my communities across West Virginia, Virginia, and North Carolina that's at threat by the Mountain Valley Pipeline. Secondly, I wanted to be here to support those people who did get a seat at the table today. John and Rosita, thank you so much. You did a wonderful job. Carrie, Joe, to the frontline people. They've been in the fight longer than I have, but I'm with them 110%.
You can go ahead and pass the mic. Pass the peas, as they used to say.
Pass the peas. Go more way.
Hey, Run DMC. Hi, I'm Joe Banner. I'm from St. John Baptist Parish, which is a community between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, which unfortunately has the moniker of Cancer Alley, but it's also my home that has been, my community, we've been a part of that community for 300 years. I'm here, unfortunately I could not make the FERC meeting because I was presenting at a different summit against plastics, but the reason why I'm here with you all is really in solidarity. It's nice to be in a room where we don't have to explain that jobs aren't worth people dying, and in sacrifice zones, no one should be sacrificed for any type of economy. Thank you. So thank you for, I can save my energy on that, but really to be in support of all of these wonderful people up here, and also understanding that as we transition into the next and better thing, that frontline, fence line communities need to be a part of that conversation. Too many solutions are presented in front of us without considering the ramifications. I just had a day full of the recycling talk, and recycling being a solution. And my answer to that was, well, what community is going to suffer from recycling? Have you thought about that yet? There are no easy, quick fixes sometimes. So I'm here to be a voice for my community and to also just share some of the, being in the presence of these wonderful, great, amazing people we have up here.
Hey, y'all. Y'all, listen. When y'all saw me on that round table earlier today, y'all was probably like, that is not the Rochetta we know. She's always smiling and happy. And I was so sad sitting on that round table today. I didn't want to be there, as I expressed earlier, as I expressed before I even got here today. And even talking about it brings me to tears, because it was another one of those things that we feel like industry does to us when it comes into our community. And it separates us and it divides us. And there were so many people who should have been at that table that were not there. They didn't even have the opportunity to have their voices heard. But on the other side of that, you put all of the burden on two people to represent a widespread issue that's been going on for decades. And you expected us to present you with these facts and these cumulative impact data. And that's just merely not our expertise. We're bringing you the stories from our community and our real life. So I was sad today. But when I walked into this room and I saw all of you and all of the people who have supported us getting here, I mean, all my energy changed. And that was one of the reasons why I came here. Because after not wanting to be on the table, I was just like, I'll just do the virtual option. But I wanted to be here in this room at this moment, to feel your energy, to know that we're not doing this alone, and to know and to let you know that when we are at the table, we are being the best representative of all of us, because sometimes all of us can't be at the table, right? And it's not fair. But when I'm there, when Rochetta is there, it's guaranteed that each of your voices are heard through me, and that I'm representing as much of your fight as I possibly can. I can't speak to your community because I don't live there. But I know that I communicate with so many of you all the time. I'm all across the United States and internationally, because I want to know you. I want to know what's going on in your community, so that I can bring that back to my community and relay that to them, and so that we can figure out how we can have a unified ask. For so long, we have individually been saying what we need for our communities, but they've been able to divide us. We have to stick together. We have to stay unified. We have to be a conjoined, unified front and say, this is what we want. This is what we demand. If you're not going to provide it for us, we're going to do it ourselves, and we don't care what we have to do it. And that's what we did tonight. And I thank you all for being here. Again, I'm Rochetta Ozan from Southwest Louisiana. And I just want to, before I pass it to Mr. John, my brother here, I just want to end with this quote from Amelia Earhart. The most difficult thing to do is the decision to act. The rest is mere tenacity. And so coming here today and being on that round table was a decision to act. Everything we do from this moment on is because of our will and our strength and our ability to fight and to hold them accountable. We're not going to let them get away with this round table being smoke and mirrors. They're going to have to continue this conversation one way or the other. They've given us a seat at the table, and guess what? They can't tell us what to do with our seat.
You can't get it back.
They can't get it back. You can't tell me if I can. You can't tell me if I can bring a cushion to my chair, if I can have a seat cover. You also can't tell me if I can yield my seat to somebody else. Because what we did today, in my testimony and in John's, we had all worked together. Each one of you had input into the words that I said today. And I'm sure as I was speaking, you could hear yourself. And that's what we have to continue to do. Make sure that the message is unified and it's worldwide. And I'm gonna pass it to John.
Good evening, everybody. How are you doing this evening? All right. I want you to repeat after me. This is what democracy looks like.
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 You gave us a seat at the table, and you ain't getting it back. We're going to take not just that seat, but we're going to take it all back. We're going to take back our streets. We're going to take back our neighborhoods. We're going to drive oil and gas back in the ground where it should. That's what we want to do. That's what we go. So, not me.
Or Ron LNG.
No, we don't talk LNG here. No LNG spoken. You got to see my T-shirt. No pipelines, no oil and gas, no build out, no nothing. You know, it's Port Arthur against everybody. And I'm Johnny B from PAT. Rhyme a little bit more, for sure. But anyway, I spoke with some of you all between Sunday and now, and I happened to visit a friend of mine's church. It was Friends and Family Day. And what the pastor spoke about, who was an old friend of mine from high school, and I mean that's old when you're going that far back for me. And it came from 1 Peter, 3rd chapter, verse 9 through 14. And I want you to keep this with you as motivation and to think about it. That although we suffer for our cause and our communities and for each other, and we called names, so someone in another space I'm in was written an ugly email, and she put it out there for us to see. It was called a lot of ugly names I won't even mention here, that I can curse with the best of them, but I won't do it from that time. But the thing about it is this, that there's a price we have to pay for this victory, which we've already won. And that price is to endure and not quit, and to not turn aside one way to the left or to the right. Because by turning the other cheek, by enduring those slights and slings of outrageous fortune, as Shakespeare would say, what we're doing is building for ourselves up a greater and better future. And what we're also doing, as the word says, is we're building up a blessing for ourselves and those that come after us. Yes. So when it happens to you, when your feelings are hurt, or when you feel misused, mistreated or abused, just remember this: there's a blessing waiting on the other side of that. On the other side of that is victory and a blessing. So when it gets tough, the tough just get going. Bring it on is what I say. And what we did today was not representing so much ourselves, it was representing everybody. I didn't go there. I didn't leave from Port Arthur just with Port Arthur. I brought the Gulf South with me and anyone else who has suffered and had to endure and deal with this. But I just want to continue to say to you all to just keep working, keep plugging away, don't quit. You get a little tired, stop, take a break. Somebody will grab you by the arm and say, come on, I will go with you. I'm going to take you with me. Because one thing we know for sure is this: when dealing with FERC, this government, or any other agency or anybody, nothing about us without us. If you, this right here, this People's Assembly is positive proof that without us, you don't have no round table. I was talking with Maury earlier, and he told me about the occasion that came up with the lady from Chenier. And like Roy Cheddar said, I didn't know what you meant, sister, but you got up, walked out, and a few more got up, and pretty soon everybody just got up and walked out. Nothing about us without us. If being at the table ain't no party. So we got to continue to do that, continue to enforce that with each other, continue to bind arms, hands, and hearts, keep fighting, keep pushing, keep thinking strategically, keep praying and working with each other, because this is already won. We just got to put the icing on the cake.
County on with clean air, clean water of Missouri County. Melanie Oldham. Melanie is over the organization, started this year. And but I was born and raised in Freeport. My grandfather came to Freeport and he was a slave. The first school was in Freeport, Texas. He was the first teacher. But over the years, when I was coming up, I didn't understand why we was having so many problems. And really until recently, because Dow Chemical came in 1940s, the sulfur plant was already in the neighborhood. The port of Freeport, which was International Longshoremen Union, they were in the neighborhood. But we didn't know anything because they didn't tell our parents at the time. So it becomes second nature. When they had explosions, the windows broke out, the house shook. We had chemicals in the ditches. When it was flooding, we was coming up, we was walking around in the dirty water, not realizing that it was chemicals in the water. But as I got older and when I met Melanie, that's when I found out why we was having all these health issues. The community I grew up in was like a family. If you need sugar, if you need eggs, it was there. But everything migrated to the East End of Freeport, which was a segregated community, became the community that the government wanted and the plants wanted. They were in the neighborhood. And the reason why I started this here is because of the suffering and the pain of what my ancestors and my community, as well as my parents, and I have an obligation unto God to speak out for those who was suffering, and these plants was not held accountable, and for those that are present there, and for the future. I refuse to shut my mouth. In high school, I was in vocational education. I worked half a day, and I went to school half a day, and I worked at Dow Battersea. And then from Dow Battersea, I went to work at Dow. Then from Dow, I worked at BP. Then from BP, I came in because everywhere I went, I got fired because the dealer said when I saw something wrong, I said something. So I got fired 3 times. But the deal is that it didn't matter to me because the deal said I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel. Because my mama said, if you don't stand for something, you stand for nothing. Never lose who you are. I always remember, Gwen, your values, your integrity is worth everything. And your trust in God is everything. So no matter what wind comes my way, I'm going to stand. And I see so much injustice, so much unfairness with the government and what they're doing to the community, doing to the people. And the people in my community, because we never had a voice. No one has never ever said one word to the people in the community. And to find out, to give a Melanie, I thank God for Melanie, is that it was a blessing just for us to get a voice and to be on the map. Then when LNG exploded, then that was really we got on the map. And that was when I started singing like a bird. And I started telling, and then when I started finding out everything that was going on in the plants, because I worked in the plants. So I worked in maintenance, I worked as a clerk, I worked as operation, I worked in the safety group, and I didn't go on any further because safety was where I was at. My cousin said, we got in safety, that was it for you, because I'm going to tell the truth. So anyway, you can't write that down. So anyway, but anyway, it was something that just came over me, and I just thank God. And one thing I know today, the people that was on that panel, y'all that represented us, y'all was meant to be there. That was no mistake. God had a plan because they turned it out. When I was dancing and partying, it was because y'all showed out for us. Y'all did. It was amazing. And they couldn't say a word because they were shocked. But I was so proud to be with a group of people because my spirit's been down because all these years, and now family members of mine, they have cancer, they dying because they stop breathing through the night, or it's death everywhere, and it's coming fast, and still dealing with it. and my heart was heavy. And I said, I really didn't want to come up here because I didn't want to leave my family members, but I felt the need. Like I told my niece, I said, my cousin too, I said, I feel the need because of everything what we're going through. This is the cause of what's happening to us. So I'm going to speak on behalf of everybody. And so anyway, he said, go. And so anyway, and my niece said, you go ahead on, go. And so anyway, but I was so uplifted when it first started out with being jealous, but they didn't have the 18. They was good, but they didn't have the 18. We had the 18, guys. They started out from 1, 2, 3, 4. They didn't have to have anyone else, because they showed out. And I couldn't be much prouder to have anyone to speak on behalf of our community and anyone, everybody in this room, but them. Thank y'all. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Manny Rollison. I'm from Freeport, Texas. I'm gonna piggyback on Miss Gwendolyn. Tell every lady in the house, hello. Thank y'all for fighting so hard. Because the majority of y'all is ladies in here anyway. Just like the church house, the woman is in the church house, and the woman is the one that make things happen. So thank y'all. Y'all brought us out. I would like to say, Rashetta and Mr. Johnson, y'all did great. I was full of tears today. So don't tell that to my wife and children, because I don't cry in front of nobody, but I was full of tears today because it hit my heart. Because I live in a community where I watch, for the last month, 7 young men died in my community from cancer. Okay? 7 young men in my community younger than me. I'm 61. They was in their 40s, early 50s. They died from cancer. How's this possible? They were healthy. How did they die? Because we have a community where there's a pay-to-play community. Everybody, there's no accountability in Freeport. I can tell you that right now. You say Port Arthur, there's no accountability in Freeport because it's all about that dollar. And I'm a union member. I'm an ILA International Local Union member. So when I tell you it's pay to play, that's exactly what it is. Pay to play. If you put the money on the table, we're going to do it. That's the way it goes. But I thank you guys for the day. I thank you guys for letting me be a part of this. But you know, I have not much to say, but I'm going to say this, and I hope y'all enjoy this. I hope y'all enjoy this. Okay. I had a song for you guys that will tell you. Come on, man. No, I'll sing the easy one. Last time I sung, We Come a Long Way. And the reason why I sing that, because I look at all of y'all faces out here. Y'all come from your homes. You left your families at home. You left your children at home. You left everybody come at home to tell the government, we need help. Yes. Listen to us. Listen to us. We need help. We're burying our families. Our children are sick. I'm going to sing a little bit of this anyway. We come a long way. 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 We bear our burden in the heat of the day, knowing that the Lord will make a way. We had hard times. We come a long way. Like you say, Mr. John, we bear our burden every day in our community. We come a long way. We bear our burden, and we come a long way. We bear our burdens in the heat of the day, knowing that the Lord will make a way. We have hard times. We come a long way. And if they don't want to give us a seat at the table, what they say? We'll build us a table and have us our own seat.
Yeah, I don't know how anybody should have to follow any of their especially after that. Yeah, here we go, man. That's what's up, man. That came from the heart. That's what's so good about being in solidarity with all of you, is that it's coming from the heart. Every word and all these actions are coming from a place so deep. I'm James Hyatt. I'm from Southwest Louisiana, from Lake Charles, with For a Better Bayou. I can't, why did I come up here to DC when I wasn't going to come up here either? So when I saw a panel, there were 3 panels. They wanted frontline people we want to hear from the environmental justice. And what did we get to hear from? Nothing wrong with NGOs, thank God for them. But we didn't hear from the frontline people, we got to hear from some. And thank God the people that they picked, there are some that can speak for us in a way that transcends whatever boundaries these companies and regulatory agencies want to impose on us. There's something to be said about solidarity that will unlock all of this. From the worker, wherever they are, drilling the oil as a contractor, all the way down, the guys digging in mines for whatever the next green energy phase is. There's solidarity in workers, there's solidarity with people, and when we can understand that we are all connected in ways we don't know anything about, and the things that happen in every part of the world affect every other part of the world. You know, I wear a hat sometimes. This one says, love thy neighbor. It's not so you remember to love your neighbor. So I can remember that even if you're across the aisle from me, even if you're not even in the same hemisphere thinking about the future and thinking about the path that we've gotten here on by generations after generations after generations of our ancestors, and how the future is so dependent on this moment now, and we can do something different, and we do not have to continue down a suicidal fossil fuel road. And the way to get there is solidarity, all the way with suffering, with marginalized communities, all the way down. Anyway, thank you all, every one of you in this room. You should look around because there's beautiful people all around surrounding you. Thank you all so much.
That's right. Give our panelists a round of applause. Thank you. Ooh, we have come a long way. A long, long way. Even you watching online, you have come a long way. A long way and learned a lot in just a moment. And we're going to take a moment right now because we have a number of different voices that didn't have the opportunity to come to DC. And frankly, some of them said, I'm not coming to DC. They need to come see me.
That's right. That's right.
And so we're going to transition over to our virtual panelists. So I want to thank those who joined us and who not only took the time to be here, but also we want to remind people that this doesn't start nor end today. This is really a moment for you to jump in. It's a moment for all of us to jump in and build together. That's right. As my good friend Dana from WEAC said, this is our moment right now. I see you. Yeah. That's right. And we're also going to take a moment of silence because oftentimes we talk about these policy issues and we get real high level with it, but we don't talk about the actual human impact, and that there are many people that are not with us today physically. But we're going to take a moment of silence to acknowledge their spiritual energy and bring them into the room however we can. So we'll take this moment, and we thank you all. As we stand on this Piscataway land, we are thankful. And we know that it is our duty, everyone watching this, to honor and build on what their dreams were, to give people the good life. Because every single person on this panel, when I look at the names of your organizations, it's about building the good life. And I'm so thankful to work with y'all. So we're going to take this moment to transition. Thank you so much.
We're going to try to get somebody, but if we can transition already, that'd be great. Okay, that'd be great. We'll do it in like 2 minutes or so.
All right, friends. Okay, friends, we're going to get ready to get started with our second portion, y'all. Our good friends that are online have been waiting for their moment to speak.
Thank you.
Yay! All right, now, I'm the other two. Okay. Hello. Hi, James. Hi, Joe. Can you tell your sister that she inspired me so much? I don't know if you all know the great people of the Descendants Project. But I've been talking about this book that she recommended I read for the last month now. And it's called Scars on the Land by David Silkencat, and it's about the environmental impact of slavery in America. So we're going to get ready. I want y'all to look that book up. It's on Kindle. But I'm going to close this door for our good friends outside who are having a beautiful moment. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We are here live in Washington, D.C. at Busboys and Poets, right here on K Street. And that is why we're here, because of the Frontlines to FERC campaign, a part of a new program called Center for Oil and Gas Organizing. So thank you so much for being here. Woo! Y'all are awesome. We are going to get ready to start with our live guests, and we have quite a few of them. So if we can, do you have the list of speakers? All right, shouts out to Tom. I don't know if you all have met Tom Owens, who is the fearless director of our campaign, Center for Oil and Gas Organizing. All right. Who do we have go first? I was. Hold on, y'all. I mean, first of all, if you missed the first part of this lovely session, we also had some beautiful music, and also shouts out to our DJ. Our DJ Soyo. Everybody give her a round of applause. One of the best DJs in the District of Columbia. So make sure that y'all thank her for keeping the vibes right. So as we're getting ready to hop on to our StreamYard, we would like to start off with our first speakers. Okay. Hold on one second. And this is what happens. Sometimes hybrid is worth the work. Not that anything is too much work. And that's what we want to tell FERC as well. And all federal agencies, is that even when it feels like it's hard work, it's worth it to do the work. Because especially for these voices that we have here today.
Hey everyone, so some of the folks online that we have Miss Emma Guevara from down in Brownsville, Texas. Yes. All right. I believe we have Danny Bolden of Port St. Joe's, Florida. See if Danny's with us. We got Darylyn Turner of Plaquemines Parish. Great to see you, Darylyn. All right. And who else are we missing? We got, let's see. All right. Should we move over to StreamYard?
Albert, tell me what to tell them.
All right, friends. So who we starting out with first? First and foremost, we want to thank our guests who joined us for the opportunity to be here. So we'll start off with our first live stream guest, who is Darylyn Turner, y'all. Everybody say what's up, Darylyn.
My mic is okay. Am I on? Okay, I can see y'all now. Now I
So
can
we're
hear.
gonna see if we can't hear her on our computer. Miss Darylyn, can you hear us?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
All right, wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us. We are going to get ready to get started. So first and foremost, we want to ask you, why was it important for you to lift up your voice for your community?
First of all, thank you all for having me. I am not a songbird, I am not a preacher, but the people that came before me have set the tone tonight. And I just want to say thank you. You guys have made me feel exhilarated. Because I mean, you set the tone. You came up there and you walked the walk, you talked the talk, and I really appreciate that. But my reason for being here is that downtown Phoenix, Louisiana, and Plaquemines Parish don't have a voice. So I need to be that voice to represent the communities that are being impacted by these facilities that are bringing harm and pollution to our area. So as I stand here tonight, as I sit here tonight in front of you, I just want to say thank you for the opportunity.
For those of us in the room that are watching, can you hear us okay, Miss Turner?
Yes, ma'am. I hear you loud and clear.
You can hear us okay. We're having a technical issue here in Busboys and Poets, so we can't hear you. And we really want to hear your meaningful statements. I know. I'm offended.
Okay, I will not be silent.
And you're excited. That's right.
I will not be silent.
Oh, well, she said she will not be silenced, and that's important. So we are going to make sure that you are not silenced. That's critical. And we know that on the live stream, those who are watching live, they've had the opportunity to hear your voice. And we want to do the same for those who are here in the room. If we can,
This is new. So I'm not as familiar with
Thank thank you for your patience, Ms. Turner. We're gonna figure out these
absolutely.
technical difficulties.
I'm right here with you.
Why don't you try and say something right after me?
All right, we are testing, and this is why we always have backup tech. Thank you, DJ Soyo. We're gonna see. Can we hear you? Does your mic sound nice? Check one.
Yes, it does.
Let's see. Hello, hello. Can you hear us?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
Okay. Hello, can you hear us now?
Yes, I can.
You can hear us. We can hear you just a scotch. Hold on. All right. Wow. Please give us one moment.
That means we get a redo.
I just was wondering if it's master or it is a master.
We try it one more time.
I know that let me try. I'll make sure. Okay, so it is working. I just want to make sure. This one went down.
All right. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Hello, hello.
I can hear you.
I don't think so. What happened? All right, we're going to try this one more time. Y'all, thank you for your patience. We really want to make sure that those folks who have waited so long, thank you so much, Anthony. Thank you so much, everyone else. We're going to thank you, Ms. Turner. We're going to try this one more time.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear us now? We're gonna put this mic over here and see if that works.
I can hear you. You know, that's because I don't have a song to sing.
You have another mic, I'm hearing the phone. You have the other mic? You have the other mic?
I don't think it's working.
She can hear her just fine.
I can hear, yes. So I've been asked to continue for the audience that are on live stream to talk about my purpose for being here this evening. Again, I represent a small community located in Plaquemines Parish, Louisiana, where we're in the process of building this humongous LNG plant on the west bank of Plaquemines Parish, which affects the whole entire parish. We have schools that are literally right across from where the plant is being built, across the river where the plant is being built. And it's causing so much congestion and confusion on our highways. And we're afraid that the long-term effect of this LNG plant may affect our communities in a major way. I'm all for bringing businesses into our communities. I'm all about job opportunities, educating our community on being a part of the workforce, but I'm not for killing off our community. I'm always people over profit any given day. So my purpose is for people to know that there is a voice in downtown Phoenix, Louisiana, in Plaquemines Parish. And my goal is to bring on as many people as I can to understand that this fight is for everyone. There are so many people across the world that are dealing with this environmental injustice. So I just want people to know that I will not be silent. My voice will be heard. I don't have a song to break out in, and I don't have scriptures to quote, but I do know that I believe in a higher power, and I know that God will prevail, and He will continue to keep us on this journey to make sure that we come to a resolve, that we hold these refineries and these chemical plants accountable for what they're doing to our community. We've lost so many people to sickness, to death, cancer, asthma, and so many other health problems that we want to just I've been talking. I've been mute this whole time.
No.
I've been running off at the mouth, like just talking, like hoping somebody hear me.
Oh, you were, yeah, we were hearing you. Yeah, I
Okay.
think, is Emma still on the call too? Or does
I
she
know
get?
she had to leave to go. Did you hear me? Because I was like running off at the mouth thinking I was talking to somebody. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I think
I'm
Albert.
glad y'all heard me.
Yeah, I think they brought us up so that we can just have a conversation since they're
Okay,
still having.
good. That makes
technical
more sense because I
difficulties.
just felt like, I'm like, okay, they can't hear me, and I'm on the screen by myself. Like, what? So good. And I don't have a song, y'all. So, I'm not a songstress like the previous panel. So don't look for me to sing because it won't happen.
I'm not even gonna
No,
try.
this is good. I know, like no. But this is good, and I do applaud the previous panel for being able to be in DC. I wish I could have been there as well, but I serve on the Plaquemines Parish School Board, so I'm headed out tomorrow morning to Tampa for a conference. Other than that, I would have been in DC fighting the power as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Since we're talking to,
did y'all get to hear the question that she asked earlier? Okay.
Yeah, maybe
But
we
y'all
should
was able to hear.
introduce
Like,
ourselves.
I couldn't hear. Yes.
Yeah. Since there are people on the live stream who are still watching, hello.
Yes.
I can kick us off. Hi everyone, my name is Chloe Torres. I am with Texas Campaign for the Environment, and I'm the fossil fuel exports organizer in the Coastal Bend, the Texas Coastal Bend, and I'm based in Corpus Christi, Texas. So thanks everyone for being here tonight. Maybe Emma, you can go next.
Hi, y'all. My name is Emma Guevara, and I am the Brownsville organizer for the Sierra Club, located here at the tip of Texas in Brownsville on the Gulf Coast. And yeah, I'll pass it to Alida.
Hi, everyone. My name is Elida Castillo. I am the program director for Chispa, Texas, which is based out of Corpus Christi, but I live in Taft, which is across the bridge in the huge town of, with 3,000 people. And so where we are located is probably about 6 or 8 miles from where this beautiful site behind me is located, Cheniere LNG. So I am so honored to be on this panel with y'all and in this space. Like, truly.
Okay, so I guess I'll reintroduce myself again. I am Darylyn Turner. I am Executive Director for Zion Travelers Cooperative Center, which is located in downtown Phoenix, Louisiana, on the east bank of Plaquemines Parish. Again, I am thrilled to be here. This is amazing to be able to have a voice since we've served on the front line for so long, and to be able to have a group of women to come together and speak about the impact in our community is absolutely awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can maybe talk about, Darylyn did a beautiful job of explaining, why she's here tonight. And I can kick us off. Again, Alida and I are zooming in from the same-ish area, right? But yeah, we may live in different areas, but we have a common enemy, a common threat, and that is Cheniere LNG. They are an LNG or fracked methane gas export terminal that is located in Gregory, Texas, which is an environmental justice community as defined by the Biden administration. Right, and this facility has operated since 2019 and is quickly expanding and leaving in its wake so many air pollution violations, so many flares, as you can see in Alida's background picture. These are enormous balls of fire in the sky that light up the night sky. Literally looks like it's daytime, shakes people awake at night. It rattles the windows so loudly. It really is terrifying sight and just experience to have to live through every day. So FERC, like Carrie was mentioning, is in charge of that, permitting these facilities. So yeah, we're here to say enough is enough. That environmental justice shouldn't just be a priority, it should be the priority. This country has a lot of damage to repair, and we're just here to share the experiences of our home. So again, thank y'all so much for having us. Whoever would like to take it away.
Emma,
Sure. I apologize in advance if my dog is barking. She's crazy. So yeah, I thank you so much, Chloe, for also explaining LNG, because I'm going to talk about a very similar issue. And I know Chloe and Elida, we're not exactly in the same region, but we're very close. So we tend to work on a lot of the same things and deal with a lot of the same issues. So Brownsville is a very unique community, which is one of the main reasons why I'm here. It's incredibly low income, majority minority. The vast majority of people who live here are Latine. It also exists on the border and is one of the most heavily militarized regions in the United States and has been since probably post 9/11. We also deal with the construction of the border wall, which does a lot of destruction to, natural resources, the environment, and cuts us off from, the other side from Mexico, which is very difficult for those of us who live here because we're not from one country, we're not from one place, we're not from one side of the border. Gloria Anzaldúa very specifically said that, that she sees the border as an open wound where the first and the third world rub against each other, keeping it open, not allowing it to heal. And I personally disagree with that. I've traveled outside of Brownsville and we're not living in the first world on the border. And that's really important for everybody outside of the border to understand that our lack of infrastructure, our lack of resources, and then all of the legislative attacks that come from every angle, not just environmentally, really affect everyone on a day-to-day basis. Then you add in the extra layer of the border being there and the fact that in this community, we're very, very mixed status. Not everybody is a citizen. Not everybody in the same family is a citizen. And we've had to deal with for our Native community members, we've had to deal with destruction, being ripped from our families, being poisoned literally for decades, and we're done. We're not allowing it anymore. And so specifically in Brownsville, there are 2 proposed LNG terminals. So we're a little bit lucky in the way that we don't have any existing LNG terminals just yet. And so those 2 projects are Rio Grande LNG and Texas LNG, and the surrounding communities that are smaller, which are specifically South Padre Island, Port Isabel, Laguna Vista, Long Island Village, they've all been very clear that these LNG projects are incredibly dangerous and incredibly detrimental to these communities. They've all passed anti-LNG resolutions because the projects threaten fishing, nature, tourism. They're destroying the Laguna Atascosa wildlife refuge habitat of the endangered ocelot, which exists literally across one street from both LNG sites. And it's also just polluting, primarily low-income Latine and Native residents. These projects have been delayed for years and they still face several challenges, but we're still not being listened to, even by regulatory committees. These are the committees that are supposed to listen to our concerns, take them seriously, and make sure nobody's getting hurt. But here in Texas, these committees are just a rubber stamp for the oil and gas companies to take advantage of us and exploit us. And ultimately, and this is something they don't like to admit, but kill us. These industries are literally murder. Capitalism is literally murdering us. And I need everybody from outside of the Gulf Coast, from other states, from blue states, liberal areas, things like that, to understand that those of us who do not live in these areas have literally less rights. And that's really difficult for people outside of our regions to understand. And so it's important for us to tell our stories, but we also need y'all to go the extra step too. We need that support, because down here, and anybody down here can tell you that they don't care. They don't care about listening to us. We can scream and yell and protest and tell our stories to them a million times, but they don't care. We are a sacrifice zone to them. So I
think we have a minute left.
Exactly. Yeah.
We have about a minute left.
Okay, cool.
Thank you. Thank you, Emma, for laying out the stakes very clearly for people. And maybe Elida, you can close us out?
Yeah.
So I think we're all in the same situation, right? And we are here because FERC isn't listening to us. They have a history of rubber stamping every permit that has come across them except for maybe one. So they have a 99% approval rate. And, you know, our communities are tired of being taken advantage of. You know, this is enough. Enough is enough. And we're here to demand that the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission and the Biden administration does something about it. Don't just pay us lip service. Don't just thank us for our vote. Remember, we are the ones voting people into office, and we can take you out because the people that you are putting on that panel, like people from Cheniere, they are not voting for you. We are. And so if you're going to ask for our vote, then you better listen to us because we are dying and we are tired of being sacrificed. You know, environmental justice isn't just something where you can say, oh, we're going to listen to the community. We have invited commissioners here over and over and over again, and that has fallen on deaf ears. And the cumulative impacts are not being taken into account. So stop letting people like Cheniere sway you with their false lies, their misinformation. You know, they're saying they're talking to our communities. We're here to tell you that they are not, because we live here. So this is why we are here. And I am so honored once again to be here. I'm learning from everybody, and you know, just thank y'all so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
All right. Thank y'all so much. I don't know if we could get a quick audience scan from our good folk at act.tv. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We just want to let our lovely panelists know that we are listening to y'all. And we are so thankful. We are so thankful that you all took this time to join us in this room and to be with us and to share your stories. Because that means so much. And we know that this is not going to be the first. It won't be the last. Because what are we doing? We are building. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And every single month, we plan to be in front of the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission. And tomorrow, join us live once again on act.tv at 2 p.m. Eastern, where we will be taking this fight straight to Capitol Hill. That's right. That's right. And so we want to make sure that people know what this is about, and we're taking this straight to my good friend mansion. I know that's my boo. What y'all talking about? That's my friend. I feel like if you manifest friendship, it might happen. So we're gonna manifest some friendship with you, Joe Manchin. And we believe in you. So join us tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, right back here on act.tv. Busboys and Poets is telling us we got to go. So listen, you all don't have to go home. But you're right, you got to go out of here. So we thank you so much for watching, and we continue to say frontline to FERC, environmental justice now. Thank you.